Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league.
Perfect release from the top of the key. 3 step back, pull up, switch cheese, slam. Ooh. Got the crowd out they seats. Up. 1 step closer to the big ring. Courtside seats so close I could trip a referee. Send them draw the foul and 1, that's 3. Go. The reason y'all lose, you don't stick no deep. No. To win, gotta play team.
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The San Antonio Spurs have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Rockets? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
On the way is Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This series all tied at 1 apiece. Tonight's winner, a chance to seize some momentum. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for Houston, inside Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Shepherd in at the point. Taking a look at Houston, they may be the lower seed, but they have a chance to take the lead in this series.
Yeah, and they've done well to get this series tied at 1. Game apiece. Now they need to take control, and to do that, they've got to defend their house.
It's Fox for the drive, and Fox powers it home.
Well, look, Fox is absolutely lethal with that first step. That's why people can't stay in front of him.
Pass to Shepherd, 3-pointer, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Castle. Vassell, he's open. Money from the wing.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Here's Shepherd driving in. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepherd play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Now here's Castle. To the inside. Şengün with a steal. Durant for 3. Houston with another miss. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's Fox penetrating. Here's Barnes. And stolen by Durant. Smith passes to Şengün. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Castle outside. To the middle. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Shepherd. Houston working the ball around. Durant's shot is off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fox with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vassell can't get it to go. Inside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Shepherd.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Vassell against Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Thompson. Durant against Castle. And that one's good by Durant.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Fox outside. Now the cell. Now Wembanyama, defended by Şengün. Wembanyama against Şengün. Lets it fly. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
A nice shot by Smith.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's Castle. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, when Castle doesn't get all the way to the rim, the floater is a nice second option.
Durant, and the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Houston.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
A nice shot by Smith.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's checked in for Barnes. Champagnie comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Fox. San Antonio with the ball. 9-point game. Castle outside. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Johnson. Here's Harper. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, when they're playing off you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Got it. And it's 6 points for Durant.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Thompson against Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. Tight defense on him. Wembanyama screen. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Wembanyama letting it go quick.
And there's the drive. The three. Durant on target from range. Durant's got 9 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Castle. Now here's Wembanyama, guarded by Durant. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game. Back to Smith. From 15 feet away. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. He has 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Wembanyama. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
On the wing, Durant. He's guarded by Castle with the 10-footer. And that one's long. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Champagnie. No points yet. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. The Rockets lead by 10. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul. Durant against Castle. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Harper. Into the lane. Missed inside. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Eason, good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Castle. After the basket by Houston. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Castle goes in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Harper. He's scoreless. Now here's Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Holiday's checked in for Okogie. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Harper. The Rockets lead by 9. Van Vliet, the pass to Adams. Now Eason. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Adams. No made baskets yet. Holiday taking his time here. Here's Eason. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And Houston making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Spurs trail by 7. And here's Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. Outside Wembanyama. From deep. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Champagny. And here's Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for the Rockets. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Barnes in for Johnson. .127 left in the first quarter. Pass to Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
And he can't hit the second. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 17-7 run. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
That one's good for 2.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passing.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 4. Pass to Vassell. Takes a 3. Rockets with a rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Vassell outside. San Antonio again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
So the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Eason. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Houston up by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And welcome. Back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
We've got Alperon Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound San Antonio. Fox outside. And he drives in over to the left wing. The three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets lead by 6. Eason inside, working on Barnes. Eason finds Van Vliet. Double team on Van Vliet. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
The Rockets shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Spurs trail by 8. Now Barnes, still without a bucket. Johnson passes to Champagny. Back to Johnson. Here's Champagny, guarded by Van Vliet. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Şengün gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornett. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Champagny, and it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Spurs trail by 10. Castle with it. He's got 5. Outside Wembanyama. Eason against Castle. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Eason. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Vassell outside. Left side, Wembanyama. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Van Vliet outside. Adams a screen. 13 feet out, and another basket for Houston.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Harper. And the layup falls. Harper's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
Şengün, the screen. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Harper. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Harper's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Kevin Durant in for Finney Smith. Keldon Johnson. He's checked in for San Antonio. The Rockets lead by 7. Here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, he's had a rough night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Vassell against Şengün. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he just came flying in. Vassell making sure it goes down.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant, dangerous on the drive.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Durant. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Van Vliet misses.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressed it.
Pass to Harper. Jacks up with 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Outside Durant. Over Johnson. Durant's shot is off. San Antonio has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Amen Thompson's checked in for Capella. Now here's Şengün. 6 points for him. Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. Five to shoot. Back to Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle outside. There's the drive. And slammed it home chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Tari Eason. San Antonio shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Van Vliet.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Here's Shepard. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Here's Thompson. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways. They do have an edge on the board.
Castle goes in. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And Şengün gets it to go.
Man, that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Here's Harper. He's got 9. Outside Wembanyama. From downtown. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Castle misses. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14. Easy money for KD inside.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Castle against Thompson. Pass to Vassell. Beyond the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
The Rockets trail. Durant with it. Castle covering. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. San Antonio's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Harper. He's got 9. Outside Wembanyama. Three-pointer, no good. The Rockets shooting 47% so far in the second. Here's Shepard. 5 points in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Eason. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And it's rejected. Back come the Spurs in transition. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Shepard. Now Eason. For 3. Harper pulls it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Harper from deep. Wembanyama can't get it to drop. He's now shooting 10 for 14. Pass to Shepard. Thompson outside. Now here's Easton. Launches a 3. And no good. San Antonio's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half of this game. Out to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Johnson. Misses the 3. Houston shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Shepard. To the paint. And there's Thompson on the assist by Shepard. Thompson's got 8 points.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And that one's good.
Well, he's building nicely off that first quarter. In a groove now.
Here's Shepard. 5 points in the game. Outside Durant. Pass to Smith. There's the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Harper. Castle for three. Gets the three ball to go. And now a 3-point Spurs lead. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm with Coach Udoka. Specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
A little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them off the glass, make them beat us from the perimeter, I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Round one. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go ahead.
Whoever wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in at the point guard. Now here's Durant. Oh, KD from downtown.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Harper passes to Johnson. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Şengün. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Smith outside. Here's Shepard. Houston working the ball around. Durant for three. And the Rockets Rockets hit again from deep. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
That one falls. Castle's got 17 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. Şengün, a screen on Johnson. Shoots over Johnson. And another basket for Houston.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
San Antonio trailing here. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Wembanyama from the arc. Buries it from 3. Wembanyama's got 27.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Castle. Thompson with the block. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Castle. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Houston with it. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Nice move. San Antonio with a rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Smith against Vassell. Here's Harper. 11 points in the game. Wembanyama with a bucket.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Outside Durant. Down low. Gets stolen by Johnson. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Shepherd. 5 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shepherd's got 7.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepherd is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Castle against Thompson. Outside Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Back to Castle. San Antonio needs to get off the shot. Wembanyama, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Smith finds Thompson. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And that's 10 points for Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, he knew he had to put that shot up quick. And a great job by Şengün to save the possession.
Now Vassell. Here's Harper. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. He can't get it to go. Wembanyama with some nice D. Here's Harper. He's got 11. And here's Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. Houston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Shepherd. 7 points in the game. Fires for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Castle against Thompson. Castle outside. Şengün with a steal. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Durant. Fires it from 18. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And the Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Champagny comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Spurs trail by 3. Up top, Castle, defended by Thompson. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. To get back on track. Close range bucket for De'Aaron Fox. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Durant's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fox for 3. That shot is off.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Durant, pass to Smith. Here's Shepherd. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. Smith no good. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside for Wembanyama. Thompson with a steal. Here's Shepherd, covered by Wembanyama. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Fox outside. Pass to Champagny. Shoots over Durant. San Antonio again can't hit. Houston leading by 4. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Cornette's checked in. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point game. Buries it down low. Fox has got 6.
Well, when Fox gets to the rim, he's about as good as they come at finishing what he starts.
Durant surveying the D. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 6. Eason pass to Van Vliet. Over Fox. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Hits the 3-pointer. And it's now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
From the baseline. Up again. That shot off. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And the basket by Castle.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Eason with the ball. Picked up by Cornette. Castle against Durant. To the inside. Sengun. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And what separates Sengun from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Shepherd, and Finney Smith subbed in for Durant. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson Eason's checked in. Now here's Castle. 19 points in the game. Cornette sets a screen. Castle attacking. Out to Fox. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You give Van Vliet a chance to make an impact play on defense, and he'll jump on it.
Fox, the pass to Champagne. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
3 points.
Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Outside Eason. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Okogie's checked in for Houston. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes, he's checked in for Castle. Fox goes in. Fox accelerating to the bucket. The Rockets trail. 1:33 left in the third quarter. The kick out to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by Fox.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Eason, good. San Antonio has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Fox against Van Vliet. Now here's Fox. Tightly guarded, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Now here's Eason. Pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Eason, pass to Okogie. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio leading. Now Fox. He's got 10. Pass to Champagne. Eason with a steal. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have. With us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. For San Antonio, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. We've got Fred Van Vliet. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there. Alperon Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Yeah, that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3. But now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Now here's Castle. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
The Castle has been outstanding here, giving the defense more than they can handle.
Adams, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Harper, guarded by Van Vliet. From deep, connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Here's Harper. There's 5 on the clock. The 3 from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Eason. Houston working the ball around. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Counted from distance.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
Here's Harper. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wembanyama, screen on Easton. The 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And they call him Big Body for a reason. Johnson isn't afraid of mixing it up on the glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Durant, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Adams. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
It's Castle, and he bangs it home with one hand. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. Eason with room. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass. And catching them unprepared. Castle just moves in and draws that foul. Nicely done, young man.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. It's stolen by Johnson. It's 2-on-1. Here's Harper, guarded by Van Vliet. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Capella finds Van Vliet, launches it. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
First one falls. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And Castle drops them both. Rockets trail by 7. Outside Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Johnson against Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Outside for Wembanyama. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Spurs lead by 7. Castle with it. Vassell outside. This one for three. Drains the triple.
Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Spurs on D. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
And the long reach of Wembanyama. Certainly one of the more feared shot blockers in the league.
Here's Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Pick by Smith. Here's Thompson. Now here's Şengün. They need this. Eason can't get it to go.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Castle. Here he goes.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
Rockets trail by 14. Outside Durant. Pass to Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And here's Castle, guarded by Durant. Castle against Durant. The three from Wembanyama. They grab their own miss. Vassell outside. Fires the three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Picked by Smith. Lets the three fly. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Shepherd, he's checked in for Eason. Spurs lead by 15. Now here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Şengün with a steal. Inside, Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson passes to Durant. Shoots over Harper. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Castle outside. Yes! Using that window!
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's take a second to present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Man, this is still anyone's series. So the way he has stepped up is crucial, showing that he has what it takes to deliver on the big stage. Here's Şengün. Smith outside, uncovered, and the basket is good.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Here's Castle, outside Fox. Şengün with a steal. Now Smith. Johnson with the rebound. Going Going inside. Now Vassell. And he gets the jumper to fall.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Thompson outside. Johnson against Durant. Five on the clock. Bucket is good!
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Castle against Thompson. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Spurs.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And in what could be a series-defining victory, they go up 2-1.
And both teams knew tonight would be important. The winner captures momentum going into Game 4. It's been an interesting matchup.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as well.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Spurs lead by 17. With a teardrop, Holiday with the rebound. Houston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Green, ready off the pass, he lays it in. Here's McLaughlin. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Eason against Bryant. Shot from 16. Fans lead there for the rebound. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Eason outside. Holiday fires. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now, as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
For the team, bro, swing, got swing, just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen, if you can't take the heat, I make a soup, put his wife. We don't wanna know no. Don't eat pork chops, phone that made his heart drop. Keep her till his phone catch. Life ain't fed. I cannot forget, all the fake live to 100, and all the real gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers, I don't wanna talk, cause that's weak. You feel a way about what I say, damn, you too, I made this beat. Ain't free till they free all the guys, I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these on my cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief went Kanye West. As long as I'm outside with the zoo shit, never see home. Be the squad, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is Porsche till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a sale and leave all type of in the phone. Got caught trying to got left with his out, so can't come back down. If a talk slick, this shit WWE SmackDown. I'm trying to get this, but a friend in the background. And the phone mad her business. Somebody tell this it's nap time. It's time for sleep. If I spend all my time with you, how the I'm gonna have time for me. Spin is what I'm trying to do. It's a couple I've been dying to see. You say I'm the only you, and I think you lying to me. Hey, D thing, they don't know how I get off that. They ain't never wanted to everybody. I am the realest you will ever see. I think y'all must have forgot. I'm still playing with it. I ain't got a rap. I can really let the beat talk.
DJ Freddie Boy, this might be the illest producer/rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it, Baby Chief do it, Big do it, not the little one. Slat!
Rico's going crazy again.